No.
Welcome. Sit down, roll up, pour up, turn up and tune in, because you're now watching the Buncher Bull Network.
Yo, welcome back to the world we know. I'm your host, Greg Lamont. And make sure you get your blunts ready, your drink ready, spark up, sip, get ready for some good shit. This is the world we know. We got some laid back topics this week to get into, nothing too spicy, but there is some new shit happening. So, let's get into it. With the first topic for the week, kind of been on the back burner in the news cycle. Not many people have talked about it, but YG has been arrested in connection to Drakeo's murder. There, he's been arrested as a suspected suspect in the case or whatever, and I don't exactly remember what the details were that tied him up to it, but pretty much years and years later, thinking that it would be out the way, which you would think by now, YG has been taken into custody, and we'll see what plays out with that. But there's been a lot of like Easter egg lyrics going around on the internet and people talking about it, and yeah, I mean we're gonna see what plays out with that. But wish the West Coast well, see what's up with that. But yeah, YG. Now, in our next topic, actually, before I get into what I find to be very fucking interesting, let me just mention, because we're not going to be able to play it, so I might as well just mention Jay-Z has dropped a single, and I haven't heard many people talk about it. Did you know that Jay-Z dropped a single last week? Exactly. Like,
actually, something tells me that I do remember hearing something about him, whether it be still performing or still this or still that. So maybe I did.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say for a fact that's what I heard.
Right.
It
could have been in passing. Yeah. Well, he did drop a single, so you probably it probably put that in your algorithm. But yeah, Jay-Z just dropped a single, y'all. And let me see, what's the name of the single, because I don't remember. Now, this song, it's decent. I mean, he's talking his shit. He's talking about what he should be talking about right now, which is success, come up, money, all that. But let's see, what is the name of it? Damn, he changed his profile picture to young him. It's called In My Lifetime. Now, this dropped July 26th, a couple days ago, and I would say that it's not a bad song, but the only issue with the song is that it's very obviously a 90s unreleased Jay-Z song. Like, it's not new at all. This song hasn't been brushed off the dust for the past 25, 20 years. But it's a good like time capsule song for that time. But I think Can I Live or songs like that, if you listen to Can I Live, that's pretty much what you're getting from this song. But I mean, I'd give the song, actually, because I did play it in full, and Jay-Z is a fucking dog with the pen, so I like to just listen to his wordplay and learn. But I listened to it, and I'd give it myself a solid 8.2 out of 10. Like, it's a solid song, but it's just not modern. If it was modern and he like kind of took it and tweaked it and updated it, it would be a fucking banger. But it's just a little out of touch with today. But now where the fuck I put the lid? Oh well. Now number 3 on this list is, I find this very fucking interesting. I just learned about this 2 days ago, and I think it's fucking crazy that we don't know enough about this. Now, I'm about to play y'all this short video of this stuff called stem dust. Okay, now it won't actually be in the video, but it will be mentioned. If we could, Jesse, could we look up Tucker Carlson stem dust on YouTube? And bro, this is gonna blow your fucking mind, because as soon as we look this up, I'm just gonna type in stem dust on Google after we look it up, and it's fucking crazy. Excuse me. STIM dust. Yes, that one. Now watch it, bro. So there's smart dust and there's stem dust. Bruh, this shit right here is like, why is this even legal? Humans are going too far.
Dust-sized cameras floating around like dandelions. Smart dust-sized cameras floating around like dandelion seeds, was originally conceived as a weapon. The idea was that helicopters and drones could drop smart dust into the air, and that would serve as a battlefield sensor network. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, announced they'd expanded on the concept by creating something called stem dust. Stem dust gives the operator control over your nervous system. According to a press release, stem dust has, quote, opened the door for wireless communication to the brain and peripheral nervous system through tiny implantable devices inside the body that are powered by ultrasound. The researchers successfully implanted stem dust in a live rodent. They were able, by doing this, to, quote,
now
control
if you could
hind leg motion. Today, the world is watching. Tomorrow, the world could be controlling you like a video game character.
Just
Smart
type in what is stem dust, or type in stem dust. Or you could type in is stem dust real or something like that. But of course, it's to treat diseases. Now, to me, I just think it's fucking insane. Now, they're always going to say, oh, this stuff's for the good of humanity at first. But there is literally dust size. Now, they said, like, see, yeah, bro. And I see, it says right there, I seen earlier, it said it's an 82, and this is 2018, so it's got to be better now. 82% efficiency. This isn't just maybe, no, this is like more than 4 out of 5 times this shit works. So where the fuck are we headed? You know, the revolt must happen soon, because these motherfuckers fuck around and play us like a video game. They're already surveilling us. So yeah, I think that this is a very fucking interesting thing I just discovered, which I don't know why people don't know this technology exists. I bet if you would tell most people about this, they'd roll their eyes and be like, yeah, sure, where'd you hear that? But this kind of shit is like, what the fuck is going on in the world today? But yeah, stem dust. Let me know what y'all think that could turn out to be in the future, where that can head. Like, I don't see how that can be. Like, how far can you go with using that for good? You treat diseases. Now, it wouldn't make sense, because unless they consider the small, like, robots, because they do use small robots to do surgeries and shit. Now, I don't see, is there a difference between that and stem dust? Because if you already have robots to do surgery, then I don't really understand why you would need another fucking, why do you need air robots? It just does not make sense. And the question is, do robots even die? Like, can you kill a robot? Like, that does it ever end? Having a robot directly tied to your nervous system is just, I don't know. I think it's idiotic. It sounds to me like kind of humorous and funny, but it sounds like the SpongeBob episode where the fucking, not episode, the movie where the fucking buckets come down on their heads and everybody is just like enjoying their day, privilege, like having a great time, life's not a care in the world, and then boom, you're fucking under siege, and there's not much you can do except fucking the few who was awake or not under siege. So yeah, but I don't see how you could protect yourself from these type of weapons. Now, shit's getting real in the real fucking world. We got stem dust. We got all types of, bio advancements and shit in the world today. Now, as a lot of people know, Tulsi Gabbard declassified that there has been and is a bioweapons facility in Ukraine that we've been using to do experiments and like bio warfare, pretty much, and testing right near Russia's border. And as a lot of people know, the Russia-Ukraine war has escalated. It's also turned into a Russia-Ukraine-Iran war because Ukraine just striked Iran. like Zelensky is starting to turn into a fucking Netanyahu. What's up, man? What's up, brother, man? Zelensky's starting to turn to motherfucking Netanyahu because this guy has been in power for, I don't know now, what's it been, 2018, like it's been a fucking hot minute. And Netanyahu's strategy for staying in power, for the most part, is start a new war. We got to put this fire out. You can't get rid of me. Like, pretty much that. And now Zelensky, who's already 20% of his country's been eaten by Russia. They've taken 20% of your fucking country, and you refuse to take any peace deal that's been offered multiple times. And now you're getting in a bigger war that's disrupting the world. Like, it's just, you got Trump, Zelensky, and Netanyahu in the same room coming up with war plans. That's like World War III right there. It's all bad. But yeah, anyways, talking about bioweapons and all this shit, whenever Lindsey Graham, who I mentioned on a couple episodes ago, whenever Lindsey Graham passed away, there were speculations and rumors that Russia killed him, right? And these rumors was because Lindsey Graham visited a drone facility in Ukraine the day he died, and he had a booked stay at an inn or hotel, whatever you want to call it. And he ended up not staying at that hotel and packing his bags and going home for whatever reason. But what is known, and it's scrubbed and it's hard to like fact check it right now, but it will all come back to light. You can find sparse things on it, but this will be confirmed. It was known that Russia strike the drone facility that Lindsey Graham visited that day and killed multiple Ukrainian officials who Lindsey Graham visited the drone facility with. Russia killed multiple of those individuals, as well as they fucking struck the hotel that he had booked. But of course, they tell us that he just packed his bags, left, and then had a random heart attack on his way home. Now, the only reason I bring this topic up is because I find it kind of fucking funny that, oh yeah, no, Russia didn't kill him, blah, blah, blah. But now the Russia-Ukraine war is fucking heating up ever since Lindsey Graham died. Ever fucking since Lindsey Graham died, that war's been heating up. Now Zelensky's getting in the Ukraine war. It's just like batshit backwards crazy. Yeah, it don't make no sense. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. But make sure y'all tap in every single Friday at 4 p.m. for The World We Know. Every single Friday at 6 p.m. for Stash Spots. And every single Saturday at 8 p.m. for Marley's State of Mind. Be there every single week. You could catch us at Bunch of Bulls on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick. Be there every week. Have your blunts ready, your drink ready. And hell yeah. Make sure y'all tap into the fire ass content, fire ass episode. As y'all see, the new setup just keeps getting better and better. Got the dope new Stash Spots poster right here. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in every single week. Shit's getting fire over here. It's only getting more and more fire. So be here. But yeah, no, the Russia, Ukraine, Iran war, it's getting to a scary place because now Russia is fucking putting belt to ass to Ukraine, and they've kind of been like holding back the punches, but now they're like, fuck you. And Ukraine's like, okay, well, Russia says that they're going to protect Iran, this and that, and uh, blah blah blah. We want the U.S. on our side in the Ukraine-Russia war, so let's help them attack Iran. And now we have the fucking Houthis blocking off the Red Sea. Now, like shit's just getting real fucking spooky, and a vast majority of our fucking radars have been knocked out in the Middle East. So shit's just not looking good. We got paper tigers, just paper tigers. Saudi Arabia, UAE, motherfucking Qatar, like these people rely on us, and we're getting our fucking ass handed to us over there right now. Getting our fucking, I mean, we're not getting like, boom, oh no, help. No, it's not that, but it's like we're the fucking bully of the world, and we're struggling with a fourth world non-nuclear power, okay? The whole world's sitting back eating popcorn, watching us right now. I mean, they're not happy because their fucking pockets are hurting too. But they're watching us and they're like, okay, all right. They're struggling with Iran like this. Maybe we should ally with Iran, with Russia, with China, and let's blow these motherfuckers off the fucking face of the world. Bruh, I agree with you 100,000,000%. The world is a stage, and there's 13 royal families who are puppeting this play. And that's a fucking fact. And I think these people are building underground cities, underground shit. They're using religion and everything else that they've captured the ideology of to lead us to kill ourselves, to cleanse the earth. They're underground. Wait, and then they repopulate it and tell their own story. I think the only way we fucking fix shit, get rid of them motherfuckers. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Yeah. I know a lot of people would feel that shit, but the thing is, we're so happy, richest country in the world, blah, 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 all this bullshit where we don't revolt. But you know how much richer we'd be if right now we took control of our country, fucking got rid of these slimy motherfuckers, captured our own military, which is smart, and then got rid of the rest of these royal fucking family slimy motherfuckers, and boom, world peace. And then everybody focus on your own shit. Yeah, there's gonna be wars. Yeah, there's gonna be this, but at least it will be natural. It wouldn't be fucking clearly stimulated, paid for. Like it shit is definitely a play. You got that shit right, brother. You got that shit right, 1,000%. But yeah, hell yeah. Now on to the next, Jim Jones. Oh yeah, Spain. Spain is fucking going through it right now. Let's look into this. Now, I've been hearing a lot about this shit today. I'm about to fact check and see how true this is. Apparently, it was on Fox News. It's been everywhere. But Spain is apparently getting invaded right now. A fucking Spain invasion is what they're calling it. Okay, yeah. Spain just deployed its fucking military. So 60. Oh shit, bro. He's ahead of me. He said the Spain invasion is nuts. I agree, man. I'm looking into this shit now. I've been hearing about it. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, so Spain, so 60,000 motherfucking migrants broke through the Spain border. And I don't know. To me, like none of that shit just don't feel natural to me. Why the fuck are 60,000 people breaking into Spain? I bet you that shit stimulated, paid for, or like you said, in some way staged. But either way, 60,000 motherfuckers coming into your country. That's like back in the day, a boat full of motherfucking pirates just coming into your motherfucking land, causing issues. I mean, everybody's gonna be distraught. So I think Spain has their own issues they're dealing with, but I don't really know how good their military is. Are they even, is Spain a nuclear power? I mean, they're not going to nuke fucking migrants but usually nuclear powers are the better militaries. Let's see, is Spain a nuclear power? Spain is a okay, yeah. So it's a civilian program, nuclear power. Bro's on top of it. I don't think they're nuclear. Bro, you're fucking on top of it. I fuck with you. What is it? Salt Life Crew AZ. Hell yeah, I fuck with you, brother. Hell yeah, love man. But yeah, nah. So I think, I mean, in my opinion, this is a bit conspiracy, and I'm gonna say conspiracy shit. Fuck, that's what I do. But I mean, I think Spain's one of those countries that those folk don't really fuck with. So I think that, I mean, 60,000 people. That I don't know if you can really orchestrate that, but maybe you never fucking know. Here's money to your community. Blah, do this. Like I don't know. But Spain isn't really at the top of the food chain as far as what's going on in the world right now. We got scary shit going on. And you know what's the scariest thing about all of it? Israel isn't our biggest enemy. And Israel is an enemy, but Israel isn't our biggest enemy. Iran isn't our biggest enemy. The Arabs ain't our biggest enemy. You know who our biggest fucking enemy is? It's China. And it's not Chinese people, but it's China, right? Like they won our spot and to hold it forever. And what are they doing right now? We're destroying, what do you say? Israel runs us. Yeah, nah, 1,000 fucking percent. They're trying to merge our military. I don't know if they voted on it yet. I'm gonna look into that in this.
Yeah, so merging of the militaries was denied.
Let's go.
But another thing passed that gave them access to like a lot of our funding and shit.
They got like, Pentagon access to it.
It's weird.
That's not fucking good at all.
It's like they denied one, but then accepted a lower version of that.
Damn. All right. Well, okay. So I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into that in 1 second and type that in. But
yeah, it's weird because I was reading it.
Yeah, facts.
What's up, brother? The way that I found out about it came in waves. Like I found out that they were trying to merge the military. And then, like, the day that it said shit was supposed to go down, I found out that day, like, okay, cool, they didn't merge it. But then someone else was like, yeah, but they did this, that, and the third. And so I was like, what? And I went and looked at it. And I can't remember. It's like, it's like they have access to our funding and certain parts of things.
And that's the scary thing because that's just, I mean, they may have got rid of, it sounds like you're saying they got rid of the weapons part of it and gave them the access to.
Yeah, they don't get to tell our forces where to go, what they need. They don't get any access to our weaponry, nothing like that. But they get funding for certain, like, you know what I mean? Certain.
That's horrifying if it was any country, not just them. But before I get into that, I'm saying the China is definitely, look what we're doing right now. We're destroying every fucking ally. The people we claim to protect, they're fucking getting their ass handed. So they're like, where are you at? We're fucking raising the price of everybody's oil around the world. There's some countries that are going into like scarcity and their reserves, and we're depleting our reserves, and everything's just going bad. And you know what China's doing? They're fucking like, okay, they destroyed this relationship. Let me come over here and all right, boom. Yeah, these people are no good. They do wars. We'll do it clean. Do business with us. We'll do it. And they're just coming in. We're breaking shit. They're fixing it. And they're getting richer. And it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. It just sounds like we're kamikazing. And before I get into this Israel merger, the scary thing about it is, I said this the last 2 episodes, y'all. Most world empires last 250 years, not exactly, but about 250 years. And it's getting scary because like it feels like, as my man said, Salt Life, he said that the world's a stage, and bro, it's getting scary because 250 years is whenever this shit usually runs out, and we're about we're at 250 this year, and it seems like we're just speed running this shit to downhill. Whenever all we got to do, bro, we're in a position, maybe for a couple years, we have the left of a position of we're ahead, right? Invest that in yourself. What the fuck are we doing? Like, but yeah. Now, as we were saying about the Israel merger, I'm about to look into this, the vote. Israel merger section 219 result.
And the thing that has me confused about that thing is that tells me that they already were planning on denying one, because why would you already have a backup bill that is like the same thing, just a little bit toned down, already prepared and in action? You know what I mean? Like, how can they be like, oh, this is denied? All right, well then check this one out real quick.
Yeah, it's like it was already guaranteed for them to get that.
It's almost like they filed both of them at the same time,
and
the
then
intentions of one of them getting denied,
right,
and then looking at the other one and being like, oh, okay, well these are reasonable. We can accept this one. Meanwhile, they probably didn't ever give a fuck about our military force to begin with. They wanted the $1 trillion funding.
But they don't give a fuck. You know how you know they don't give a fuck about our military force? Because yeah, he said, yo, Jesse, what up, dude? Hell yeah. And then he said, hold on, let me see. He said, we straight up live in idiocracy. Never thought it would happen. Shit. As I get older and I start really seeing shit, I'm like, damn. God fucking damn, this shit's crazy. But yeah, no, I'm saying it's fucking crazy for any country to have access to our funding or no, I was saying, you know how I know they don't care about our military? Bro, you can't find a photo of these motherfuckers in the Iraq war, the Vietnam war, the fucking.
You know who I would be okay with getting like access to our military?
France, Britain, NATO.
You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers that are like in it with us.
Yeah.
And they like whenever we had wars that would not affect them at all,
yeah,
they still
stood on business like France and shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I agree.
They were at D-Day.
Bro, NATO. With us. I agree, bro. I think that's what NATO should be, but like it doesn't make sense because
fund everybody that's in this group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody gets access to everybody's shit. Help each other grow.
Right. And then that in effect kind of creates world peace because now we're too big to really fuck with. And yeah. But you know, Israel's not even in NATO, right?
No, that's where things got fucked up, was way back in the day. Whenever it was like, oh no, we're in trouble. We need you guys' help.
Yeah.
We come in and we decide, all right, well, we're gonna fight Hitler for you.
Right.
Like, you know
fucking
what I mean?
Dummies. I mean, not dummies, but like
we chose the wrong side at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We wanted to be the heroes,
yeah,
and
we chose the wrong side at the wrong time.
The rich motherfuckers is talking to us.
If we would have let shit play out a little bit longer, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Every country would be their own thing, and shit would be probably cheaper. But yeah, no, I agree that it's
I don't like to talk to the controversial point, but
no, you're good, man.
A lot of things that we were taught that aren't true, or a lot of things that we were not taught that are true.
Right, or should be taught. Yeah.
Like there was a lot of things during that war and during that time period. There's a lot of shit that was lied to us, manipulated, left out, because not everything is always a lie. You know what I mean? Everyone always thinks like, oh, the government lied to us. Sometimes they don't have to lie.
They just misconstrue.
They can tell you the truth about this part, leave out the bigger part as to why that even fucking happened,
and kind of double speak it, like layer their like layer truths, so that it's hard to deflate their argument.
If you say man dies in car accident today, that sounds horrendous, terrible. You know what I mean? If you say the whole entire news article, which was guy got drunk, fought two dudes in a bar, hit a kid on a bicycle and then dies in car accident. That's a whole different fucking outlook than what you just said the first time.
Two different realities.
You know what I mean? So sometimes they don't lie to you. They just leave out the bigger part of it. They'll be like, "Oh no, all this happened." You're like, oh man, that's terrible. If you look into it, you're like, well, no wonder that shit happened. Y'all motherfuckers was over here doing this.
Exactly, bro. And that's what they've done with history, because like I'm learning like my dad's one of those people, because he's a boomer or whatever, who always say like, well, October 7th, like, well this shit, right? And I'm like okay, but like we can always go, well, this was a reaction to, this was a reaction to this was a reaction to fucking them invading for 60 years. This is a reaction to them take, like, you can go back forever, never, but like bad is bad and good is good. That just is what it is. And I don't see how you can be fucking police of the world or be mad for a man defending his own country. Like I mean, like you said, I'm not gonna speak to the controversial, but like until it turned into World War, Hitler is for the most part just trying to fix his country, and then motherfuckers was fucking with him.
Yep. And here's what I'll say: in any versions of the Bible, do they talk badly or down upon any other, whether it be race, ethnicity, gender? They don't.
No.
Nowhere in the Bible do they talk bad or down about anybody else or anything like that.
Yeah.
90% of religion books across all religions are going to be like that. How come in the Talmud?
Yeah. Or even the Torah.
They talk disgusting about other Jews.
Yeah.
They talk disgusting
Gentiles.
about the Goyim. Like there's,
you know
what I mean? It's a huge
and people will say, well, the Talmud is for like the extreme Jews, like but yeah. Well, the Talmud is like it's a gathering of like rabbi teachings that they follow. But then you say, okay, you look at their Torah. Their Torah is even closer to being their Bible. Like they still talk about us being Gentiles and cattle, and it's like, and here's a funny thing to me. God damn, that was close. Here's a funny thing to me. I almost spilled that shit. Is they're 0.5% of the world's population, right? And like, I'm not religious. I used to be, but they're 0.5%. Christians are 30%.
I'm listening.
You're good, man. They're 0.5% of the world's population. Christians are 30%, and Muslims are 30%. And they're trying to turn these two large populations against each other. So boom, they clash, and now they got everything. Oh yeah, Russia just strike Poland too. That's crazy. Just yesterday. Bro, look up the population of Jews, Muslims, and Christians in the world today. Like, it doesn't make sense. And it's like, okay, like, okay, but why does this small, tiny little population own a vast majority of things above all the other populations?
Yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. So, at the end of the 18th century, there were 2.5 million Jewish people across all of Europe.
Okay.
From then till the beginning of World War II, magical voodoo witchcraft, it multiplied all the way to 9.5 million.
From the 18th century, so like
the ending of the 18th century to World War II. That's not that far off.
Yeah, that's like 110 years or so.
It multiplied to 9.5 million. Now they're saying the reason why that number is very, very important is because that is where they're coming up with the 6 million that passed during the Holocaust. Now it's at a 3.8 million.
But
after World War II. Now, let me explain something to you. Rabbits don't multiply that fast. Cats.
Whoa, you're on some shit, brother.
How is that possible? And here's the thing. It's not only so they got rid of that many passed away, and I'm not here to.
No, I got
it's
you.
Not a tragedy, or because it is. If it happened, and the ones that did pass, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that shit is terrible. I'm talking factual, statistical numbers. I'm talking what was put out there. You're gonna tell me that many was gone. We're still to this day got Holocaust survivors popping up out of nowhere.
Exactly.
That restitution money.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how many Titanic survivors did anyone know of?
Exactly.
One bitch.
Exactly.
One
Yeah.
bitch.
Facts.
One bitch.
Facts. And the funny thing is that the survivors of the Titanic, or not Titanic, the Holocaust, their stories don't match the stories that we got, but the Titanic survivors do.
That's like saying there was a
Bro.
survivor.
Right. Yeah, facts.
Aunt Frank's sister come out on an interview back in the day, said that she lied about most of the shit.
Yeah.
Said that
They probably got paid by the government.
Yeah, most of the shit that she wrote was just her pretty much trying to turn because she thought she was gonna survive it.
Money's a
She was gonna come
motherfucker.
out looking like a hero, like she was surviving all this craziness and blah blah blah.
She got smoked.
Man, money is a motherfucker, man.
But did y'all also hear the fact
And
that
it's fake.
Again, I think all that shit is a tragedy in the sense
Yeah.
of like
No, but
things that we were taught
but
about the
it's-
camps and shit were a lie.
but-
But it still sucks that all them people had to go through that because the majority of them didn't want to just leave the country.
but it's just far too familiar though, because it's like okay, that happened, and there's clear like holes in those numbers, and then look at what's happening today with like Gaza and all this other shit, and then like Netanyahu will go like right on into our face and be like we're killing more terrorists than civilians and all this other shit, which is complete false. They've killed since the 2000s 2 million Muslims, but they always talk about the 6 million. During World War II, they killed 12 million Germans, bro. 12 million Germans. They talk about 6 million Jews, 6 million Jews, bruh.
I forget what battle it was, but there's a joint that nobody really talks about, and it was like it was worse than like the regular casualty that they were talking
there were
about.
so many worse battles that happened throughout history, like the shit that Genghis Khan did.
Mao, yeah,
There was like all kinds of crazy things.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I just had another one in my head. Okay, yeah. So in all of the quote unquote chambers that they found throughout all of these different camps and shit, because they went back, decided they were going to test all this shit.
Camps.
The internment camps.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So
Okay.
they went back. They tested all this shit. Because they said the fucking shit they used back then, it takes X amount of years and it'll start turning blue.
Mm-hmm.
It'll like turn the soil blue and the rocks around it, this, that, and the third. Okay, so they go back and they don't just look for the ones that are blue. They test all of them just to make sure. Every single chamber that they tested come up negative for anything they were looking for except for one that had traces of blue in it, and it was a disinfectant chamber for clothes.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying.
They did not have showers where they like those they put you into showers that somehow like killed you or whatever the fuck it was that they were saying happened. No, it was a communal shower because it was easier for them to bath 1,000 people in a jail style shower than it is to fucking have single stalls for every fucking person.
I was seeing photos of like old like Holocaust that's what I was about to say. I was seeing old photos of it where they had swim teams, they had nurseries for mothers and shit. They had black people too. Like they just try to make it seem like black people weren't around there. They had black, Jew, blue, like they had all that. But the thing was, there were niggas in the military, like. But yeah, the thing I was gonna say, I seen that they said they didn't even find any gas, which is probably what you're talking about. It was probably along that line.
Yeah,
but
there was only one, and like I said, it was a real small one that they used for clothing and shit. Because all it was these motherfuckers they came into their country from another country. They was like, no, we already seen what you did over there. You ain't doing that shit here.
Right.
So they started rounding them all up to get them back out of the country. And they told them flat out, listen, we can only hold you here for so long. If you're not willing to leave or do shit the right way, that you kind of get put in a situation where, like, I'm not saying it's the correct choice, but the only choice is to start executing people.
Right.
Not saying it's the right choice.
Yeah.
But you get put in this weird spot because it's your country.
Rebellion. Yeah.
Just like the book burnings. You ever heard about
Yeah,
that craziness where we were burnt, not us, but like Hitler was burning all their fucking Bibles and this, that, and third. No, it wasn't. He was burning all the homophilia,
transgender shit,
all the gay shit and transgender shit that they were trying to bring over because they were the leading source of knowledge on that shit. Surgeries we're just now figuring out about now. They already had on paper. Right. Already knew how to do it. Just luckily Hitler burned that shit before anyone else could get to it.
Sick shit. Yeah, no, I'm already knowing that shit's like all he was really trying to do was stand on sovereignty.
Save his country from fucking going under.
And bro, and
the same thing that look at what's happening to our country. This is literally
I was about to say.
The person we need the most.
JFK would have. I think JFK was trying to like wipe clean what he was finishing, but not like executing people, but like just removing power. But
the outlook of standing on like what is right.
Like,
I don't believe in the God that everyone like. I don't believe there's a guy in the sky God, but I believe in a higher power. And I'll tell you right now, what everything is going on in the higher power. That's not what is in the cards.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Not for sure. It's straight demonic chaos. And what I was about to say is, what the fuck kind of witchcraft did it take to convince us that it's like bad and shameful to talk about the things we're talking about right now, which is factual discovery? Wait, yeah, I mean, I'm just using an analogy.
You know, it's the black man.
Well, I'm saying like the common man.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing though, is when people have stuff like, let's say someone got something terrible on you. I mean, like, bro, so terrible that if it ever comes out, you're better off of yourself. You're doing anything that motherfucker says. And if you are in control of, let's say you're a gang leader or a drug lord or whatever, if you're in control of all this other shit, all I got to do is control you to control them.
Right.
So now they're pumping out all this propaganda that looks okay. You're popping this out. You're popping that out. All because I said, hey, if you don't make everybody think this shit's cool, your shit's about to come out. And we've been dealing with like 3 or 4 presidents that all have so much blackmail on them.
Right, corrupted.
That they have to do what old Nettie says.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He clicks his heels, and we're gonna see Trump with 2 dudes in a fucking hotel room or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is that he got on these people, but he got something on them.
Man, I think that's exactly what it is, but I think it takes balls and bravery in the last
country versus country, bro, you ain't got nothing to lose.
But I'm saying like the last 2 presidents have been so old, like their life doesn't really matter at this point. Their
legacy,
bro. Their legacy's cooked, bro. If we're hurting, we don't give a fuck about them. Like,
but I'm talking further than that. I'm talking their families.
Man, fuck their families. I'm saying JFK would have put that shit on the line. Like it takes bravery.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is Biden was going to.
Yeah, and I'm saying like people need to. We need to make sure that people vote for the primaries for the upcoming elections. Not necessarily this year, but the next election. Vote for the primaries, not the election. The primaries, because that's where you pick the candidates who get picked. And like that.
I'm not 100% sure that we were
really voting
correct and not getting Kanye.
Oh,
like,
yeah, facts. No, 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Kanye would have told us everything.
Yeah, I'm just purely going off of like at that point in time we were kind of almost dealing with like,
man, we didn't even know. I mean, well, you might have. I definitely didn't.
But like we were dealing with 2 celebrities. You know what I mean? It was either like one or the other.
And one was already president.
Yeah, and we should have just fucking been like, bro. Like,
dog.
If we're gonna give
Ye is president.
Let's give it to someone that might like bring more concerts.
Man, peace. I mean, shit.
If we were gonna make it a reality TV show in the White House, we should have at least made the one that was gonna make it more fun.
Dog. I mean, shit, bro.
Because now looking back, it's like, damn, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking that it could end up turning into another Australian painter coming around. Not literally Australian, but another Hitler. Like not necessarily but there's gonna be somebody extreme because people are gonna get tired. We're hurting. We're
I
getting.
don't think it's going to be extreme. I think that you're right in the sense that someone with those ideals are going to come through and somehow get put in charge.
Yeah.
I do believe that. I believe that there's going to be like a, for lack of a better term, revolt or uprising. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be extreme. I don't think it's going to be like all out war. I don't think shit's going to go that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think more people are going to actually rally behind that shit than what the normal person understands. Because it's not, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people think like, oh, well, you know, this type of person, like the type of person it takes to stand on those type of morals. Some people be like, oh, but he's also going to get rid of trans and he's going to get rid of that. Like, you know, that's not necessarily the case. Like, motherfuckers can love who they want to love.
Right.
Motherfuckers can do what they want to do with their own bodies. Are we going to age limit some shit? I'm sure. Are we going to, like, you know what I mean, change some guidelines?
Right, but there's ebbs and flows to laws. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like a lot more people, if this person ever comes about, a lot more people get behind him than what people right now believe.
I agree. My biggest worry though, and I'm gonna finish cooking up at this point, but my biggest worry is that I don't think voting just a person in right now would necessarily do too much. I mean, excuse me, unless they literally empowered all the people to help them, but like, because I feel like I feel like this guy said, the world's a stage. I feel like those 13 families, the president is like underneath somebody, and and now they're getting AI. There's this like stem dust, all this other shit. I think that if we would get that next Australian painter, like even if he's empowered, he's like, all right, how the fuck can I fix shit? They're gonna attack us and attack him before they really let him burn the shit down. Now that could all just be fantasy and not real, but I think that these elites and these like parasites to the world, like the Epstein type people, will fucking crash and burn the world before they go.
This dude's already prepared for it. You mean, like, I'm thinking like somebody that right now is cooking up at their house, like, all right, in 10 years, I'm gonna be old enough to try to do this, and this is how I'm gonna
This is their mission.
Like, bro, it ain't gonna take much except to hire your own security. You know what I mean? Oh, cool, y'all got Secret Service and CIA. I don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. I don't want none of y'all around me. I'm hiring my own people.
Man, they took out the Ayatollah with his fucking. I'm not
saying that that's the simplest solution. You know what I mean? I'm saying like that's step one. Like there's so much shit that a motherfucker can do. Like White House, I'm not interested in the White House. I'm gonna do it from my compound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much shit that this motherfucker's already gonna be planned and prepared for. That it's like, okay, cool. Once y'all put me in power, you already finished fucking up. Because I'm not going by anything y'all are trying to get me to go by. I'm in the seat of power. I can do what I want to do from over there.
Man, yeah, I think you're 1,000% right, and I really pray and hope that would be this next election, because I think we're running out of elections.
I think it'll be 20 years from now.
That's scary as shit.
You know,
but
it's gonna take somebody that's really like you said earlier. It's gonna take someone that's tired of seeing the hurt, tired of seeing all that shit. It's gonna be.
I'm telling you, dog.
Where we have somebody that's like,
I
don't
think with the surveillance state, flock camera type state and all that, I don't think we got 20 years before we got a revolt left.
I think there will be changes in between then. I think there will be people that like aid it. You know what I mean? But I don't think like it's almost like we'll have someone almost be like the martyr to set the groundwork for when this motherfucker comes in and really makes the change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think from now till then,
we'll
have a president or two that'll like
pick up the baton from JFK and then leave it for the next. Yeah. That's a high possibility.
nobody's realizing what they're trying to push for is one world socialism.
That's it.
That is it. Nobody's realizing like, oh yeah, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. And they're just like, oh yeah, it's just war. It's just
Yeah, like, oh yeah, my life's fine. All right, just wait. But yeah, no, we're gonna have some fire fucking topics to cook up on next week. I guess the world's a lot hotter than we not a lot hotter than we thought for this week of the world we know. But yeah, we're gonna get into this shit next week. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm your host Greg Lamont, and peace.